You are looking at what appears to be a rough collie, but as it shifts its weight and lifts a paw, the movement is stiff, possessing a weight and articulation that is distinctly human. This is Toko, a Japanese man who became a global curiosity in 2022. By wearing a custom-made canine suit, he began documenting his attempt to inhabit the life of a dog. As his videos reached millions of viewers, reports began to circulate regarding the cost of the project. Many viral headlines claimed he had spent a staggering $200 million on the transformation. In reality, the project cost a small fraction of that amount. Toko paid roughly 2 million yen, between 14,000 and 20,000 US dollars, to have the suit professionally manufactured. Despite his online fame, Toko remains a private individual. He uses a pseudonym and avoids showing his human face on camera, explaining that he wants to keep his hobby separate from his professional and social life. This is not a story of eccentric wealth, but of a private individual using his personal savings to bring a childhood obsession into the physical world. Toko's choice of breed was practical. He selected the rough collie specifically because its long, thick fur and large frame are ideal for concealing the contours of a human body. He approached Zeppet, a Japanese special effects company that creates costumes for the film industry. It took the company 40 days of labor to translate his request into a functional suit. The engineers utilized 4 kilograms of synthetic fur and relied on extensive photographic references. Their goal was to map canine anatomy over a human skeletal structure while maintaining a realistic appearance. The result is a hyper-realistic shell. From specific angles, the padding and fur successfully trick the human eye, making it difficult to immediately recognize the person inside. This suit is a piece of specialized practical engineering, acting as the bridge between a childhood fantasy and a tangible reality. Addressing the public's immediate assumptions, Toko has stated that his interest in the suit is not sexual. He has pushed back against these claims, describing the experience as a simple hobby that brings him happiness. He identifies as a Therian, someone who feels a psychological connection to a non-human animal. To him, the suit is a way to align his physical presence with that internal feeling. Most of his time as a dog is spent in private. He records himself indoors, practicing canine behaviors like playing fetch or rolling over on the floor. For Toko, these private sessions are about the feeling of embodiment. He is not performing for a crowd, but satisfying a personal desire for alignment. In July 2023, Toko moved his experiment into public view. He took the suit out of his apartment and onto the busy streets of Tokyo. The reaction from pedestrians was immediate. People stopped to watch, crowds formed to take photographs, and many reached out to pet the synthetic fur, seemingly convinced by the visual. On this same walk, the suit was introduced to actual living dogs. The dogs did not share the human's fascination. Instead of seeing another collie, they barked, showed signs of suspicion, and backed away from the 4-kilogram costume. This diagram illustrates why the deception failed. Humans rely on sight, but dogs use a complex olfactory and behavioral matrix. The suit lacked the correct scent and failed to replicate the subtle micro-movements dogs use to communicate. While the suit was a triumph of visual effects, it could not replicate the biological signatures required to fool an actual animal. Toko does not live as a dog full-time. He maintains his human identity and responsibilities, only stepping into the suit for specific video shoots or events. Moving on all fours in the 4-kilogram costume is taxing. It requires a level of effort and clumsiness that highlights the difficulty of roleplay. Biology remains the ultimate barrier. As the skeletal comparison shows, human joints and limb proportions are not designed for a quadrupedal stance, making natural canine movement physically impossible. No matter the quality of the synthetic fur or the skill of the craftsman, human anatomy places a strict limit on how far this transformation can go. These physical limitations have not deterred Toko. Instead, his project has only become more ambitious over time. He has explored the idea of becoming other animals, such as pandas or bears, while acknowledging that their different body shapes would pose even greater engineering challenges. By 2024, his videos began featuring other realistic costumes, such as an Alaskan Malamute, showing an evolution toward shared roleplay experiences. In 2025, reports emerged of his Toko Toko Zoo venture, a space where others could participate in animal role-playing using similar high-end costumes. Toko remains a private individual who chose to spend years of savings and hundreds of hours of labor to inhabit a childhood dream. His story is a unique study in how far someone will go to materializing a personal fantasy.